All right, we're watching a little night. Right now, the score is 28-7, home team, and I suspect this game here is going to be ground and pound by the home team because it's been proven that the road team can't stop the run. And if you listen in the background, the fans that they have are very delusional. If you hear in the background there's a roadway that's close by, and they make a lot of noise when people come speeding by. They're using that as an excuse, saying that they probably planned it that way. What a joke. So, got to run some football. 11:54 in the second half. So I'll run this long as it's worthwhile, but if it gets to be a whitewash, then I won't worry about it.
Once again, Zay Tassin.
All right, here we go.
Don't run from it.
This team has the ability to throw a little bit, but they ain't that great at it. They're primarily a running team. They want to get ahead of you and then run the ball. Right now they're down by three touchdowns, and you listen to the fans, they're turning on the coaches over here. They just getting whipped up front. There's nothing they can do about it. Second down. They get whipped up front on both sides of the ball. Now the ball is out again. Turnover. I got the feeling that this might turn into a running clock game. That's the way it's leaning toward. It's going to be a running clock affair. Right now. Mighty quiet over here, man. Hey, chime in on the chat. Holler at me. Like and subscribe. Got a 28-7 lead here. And the road team, they just get whipped up front. They are the number 7 seed. They come all the way out of the panhandle. That is the 4th time tonight that they jumped offside for the first play. They're not watching the ball. And it's just getting outclassed right now. And
y'all fight back! Come on!
I love these fans because they say all kind of crazy stuff. It's very entertaining to listen to. But it ain't going to help them whatever they do tonight. Now what they're doing now, they're spreading the formation. They ain't fixing to throw the ball. They're fixing to run the ball. This might be a quick screen or something, but there's no need to throw the ball. You keep running it, they can't stop it. Oh, there's a quick screen. Just like I said. I just think that's dumb on the green team. They're not making any sense. You throw the ball all the way over here on the long hash, away from the long hash to the boundary, when you got a 3-touchdown lead. I understand you want to attack, but you can attack just by running the football. Why not just keep running the football? So now they're going back to it. Now they've been very successful running it to the right, my side. Very successful. Well, Snack, how you doing, man? I'm just watching a little football on a Friday night. They're still throwing. Why? It don't make sense. Wow. Did you catch it? Is it a touchdown? They're trying to make a statement tonight. Why not just run the football and get out of here? Don't make sense. It does not make sense. Let's see what they do now. I've seen coaches get overly slick and have the momentum completely change on them. They had a couple of big change plays tonight already. Now they running the football. There it is. Right off that right side. They can do that all night long. Why not just run the ball and get out of here? They can't stop it. Get the fans behind me. They can't stop it.
Keep fighting, boys. Keep fighting.
This road team, their rivals came all over here too. They're like 15 minutes away. It would have been a better game if those two could have hooked up again. I still don't understand what the hell they're doing. Don't make no damn sense. If they are that confident, might as well throw it on 2nd and 8. Well, I don't know what they're doing, man. You got a 3-touchdown lead. They can't stop the run. What are you throwing the ball for?
That's right. Keep it up.
You're just extending the game, giving the other team a chance.
Keep fighting, Bulldogs.
Because it don't take but one play to knock your quarterback out, pick up a fumble like they did in the first quarter and run it back for a touchdown.
Keep fighting, Bulldogs. Come on.
I will say, if it wasn't for the officials, this already be a running clock. They called back 2 touchdowns already on the green team. There it is. They got about 3 yards that time. About 3 yards that time. Hey, Navoya, how you doing? I see you about once or twice a week. I'm just watching the high school ball tonight. Just to get out of the house, you know. Got some big games tomorrow. Oklahoma, Alabama, Texas, and Georgia.
Let's go, George.
It's championship season. Run the football. Oh, they stuffed him that time. No, they didn't either. Second surge. Damn, he just picked up another 4-5 yards on second effort. All right, 4th and 1. Now let me call the play for you. They're going to go to pistol. They're going to hand it off to the back, or the quarterback's going to pull it and run around the corner. If the quarterback pulls it, he might walk into the end zone. It's been there all night.
Get him out the field. Get him out.
Been there all night.
Come on, Bulldogs. Go get him.
Here we go.
Inside hit. Got the hit.
Gonna run the football right off right tackle.
Get him.
They can't stop it. They're getting whipped up front. Another first down. What they call a flag on the play look like?
Bring it back.
Probably motion or something. Yeah, false start. All right, now that's going to be 4th and 7 now. So this is the time that they should pass. And watch they run the ball. High school coaches are interested.
Fight, Bulldog.
What you think they should do, they won't do it. They're going to do what they want to do because they think they're catching you off guard, but they're not really outsmarting anybody. But I'm doing a live just to entertain myself. But I'm thinking that it's going to be a running clock before long because I thought they would just come out and just pound it down their throat, and they're not doing that. So we got 4th and 7 here. Let's see what we got. Again. Why is he calling the timeout? You knew when you went to that formation they was going to pack it inside. Why is there a surprise? 8:20 left in the third quarter. Been a pretty explosive game as far as fireworks are concerned. Both teams with some big plays. But the red team, they're playing a traditional run the football, control the clock, and you want to play good defense behind that. That's their mindset. That's old school panhandle style of play, and that's the way they're doing it. Now their neighbors to the north, Baker, They made a living with that. They got 5 state championships playing just like that. But unfortunately, everybody wants to spread you out and throw it. And it's teams like this, if they get that running game going and play good defense, then they become a problem for these spread-happy teams. You can't get away from running the football if you want to be a champion. I don't care what level it is, when it's going to be. All right, here we go, 4th and 7. What will they do? Open the formation up a little bit. A little confusion. You got a stack over there. What they gonna do? Got a blitz coming off the edge over here. They pick it up. Wide open. Oh, good defense. Another damn flag.
Good defense.
Sometimes I wonder if these officials just want to be seen. We know they're there. What do they call? Oh, pass interference. Defensive holding or something.
That was good defense.
Boy, you going crazy over there. Look at it. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. I love these fans, man. That's going to give a first down to the offense. It's either pass interference or holding. Either way, it's going to be a first down.
Keep it up, son.
Well, they can't throw the ball all of a sudden, so they're going to have to run it now. First down. Number 1 complainer. They about to lose their composure, man. You want to hear that shit? Play defense, man. All right, here we go.
Defense.
Oh, he slipped that time. Second down. Should be happy with that, though. Keep that clock moving. It should be fun.
Let's go, D. Let's go, ball.
This is a playoff game in Florida. I'll tell you at the end who's playing. Got to roll to the right. Wide open. Ooh, they stuck him. They picked up about 2 yards on the play. So tell me, how clear is the picture to you guys on the other side? I don't know. I can't zoom in, but so tight, so I can't tell how good the picture is on your side. So somebody tell me in the chat, how clear is this picture? Do I need to zoom in tighter? It's a bad picture. You can't see any action. Appreciate that, Bryson, but can't get any closer than this. If I try to zoom in, it's gonna go all the way out. Oh, cannot stop the run. He walks into the end zone. Might be a long trip down that panhandle. That makes the score 34-7. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left. To get one more touchdown, it's going to be a running clock. All right. I try to zoom in a little tighter next time. But let me get it jumped outside again. That's like the 5th time they've done that. How about that, Brandon? Bryson, is that better? I am a little tighter now, but I may miss some action this tight, you know. All right. going to kick it anyway. Got to zoom back out to get all the players on the screen. All right, it's good. 35-7. All right. So just to give you some backdrop on what's going on here, this is the first round of the playoffs down in Florida. I'm in the Jacksonville area, and they don't do it like they used to do when they had the districts close to each other playing. They do seedings now, so it's like a regional matchup in the beginning instead of local. In other words, instead of you playing your first round game within 60 to 70 miles of your opponent, you may end up having to go way on the road. This team come all the way from Pensacola, and they put about, it's like 360 miles from here to the Alabama state line down I-10. So you're looking at a 300-mile trip for these people. And the longest trip I've seen is Orlando Evans is going up to Pace to play against them, and that's over 400 miles. So you get these long trips in the first round, and it shouldn't be that way. You should get rid of these teams quickly, and only the best team should travel. Everybody should not be on the road for long distances in the same bracket this soon. But that's just the way they're doing it. They keep experimenting with things, and they just got it all jacked up. And really what it's about is money. All they care about is money. They don't care about these people having to get on the road coming this far for a first round game. Normally the first round is to get rid of teams that shouldn't even be there, but that's not the way it is. They just want the money. So we got to get through this, and you'll get better matchups as the playoffs go along. But right now, this 2 versus 7 is a mismatch to begin with. But sometimes those higher seeds like that, they come back and they cause some problems. It looked that way earlier in this game, but just not good enough. Now, if you look down here, the way they playing press coverage, it's been there all night. They haven't tried them yet. It's been there. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. That was legal. It's a good shot. All he did was run into him. I don't know if you saw that hit or not, but I thought that was clean. Mark that. I got about 17 minutes. Third quarter. All right, second down. Stuck him. Get pretty close to a water break here. White team, they got all kind of opportunities to throw, but evidently they must not have a track record of being that good of throwing the ball. But you got press coverage right off the line. I take advantage of that. They hadn't tried to throw it deep on them once. Not once. What now? Water break. Yep, about that time. But as I was saying, they do regional seedings now, kind of like what they do in Georgia. But they do it kind of silly here. Just for a comparison, in Georgia, in the bigger schools, you have 8 regions, and they have anywhere from 7 to 8 or 9 teams. Every team in the region plays each other. And at the end of the season, they take the top 4 teams from the region and they send them to the playoffs. Well, Florida, they changed from district matchups, district champion matchups and runner-ups to seedings based on how you finish in your district. But here's the kick. You don't have to play nobody in your district, or you don't have to play anybody in your region. So it goes by strength of schedule and points and all this other crap. That's how they determine who goes to the playoffs. And then teams like this team come 300 miles to Jacksonville when they could have been playing maybe no farther than Tallahassee in the first round. But they have to come all the way over here because of the way that they do things now. Picked off. Uh-oh. Reverse course. He turned the corner. Oh, they got him. And wait. But let's be clear, the way they run the system up in Georgia is 100 times better than what they do in Florida. They don't flip-flop and change like they do down here. It's almost like everybody's stepping over each other trying to find a new hottest way to do things, and it's really designed to get more games played so the association can make more money. That's what that's about. And you get a situation like this where teams have to come 300 miles for a first-round game when it's not necessary. They could have went to Tallahassee or whoever won District 2 and played them instead of coming all the way over here to Jacksonville. So, and by coincidence, their rival, which is about 30 miles from them, further west toward Pensacola, they're playing about 15 miles from here. So that is a very long way for 2 local schools to travel for high school football games. And neither one of them have a prayer to win the championship. But like I said, it's hit the road week, and that's what's going on. And next week you'll have a little bit more traveling, but all these pretenders, they're going to be off the schedule. And we're going to get closer to seeing who the best teams are in the state, other than this money show they got going on right now. But you got to play who's in front of you, and that's the way it goes. So we got 5:28 left in the third quarter, and this they just threw an interception, and it looked like a flag on the play because they hadn't moved the sticks. So let's see what they do. All right, they need to do something with these changes, man. I look at what they got, the sticks. They got the yard marker. I don't understand that thing. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, they call it on the defense, that's why. Okay, no problem. All right, now they throwing again. So that's been there all night. That's been there all night. So what they did, they wiped the interception away on a defensive penalty. And now they come out throwing. But if you look at the way they've been lining up out here on the corner here, there's been opportunities all night long. It's been straight up press coverage, a yard off the ball. And they don't have any respect for the passing game, but they haven't been trying to attack it. And I don't understand why. And you got the same thing up top here. Look at that. But they come out in the first half trying to run. They kept running the same plays. Then they got into a hole. Now it's too deep for them. But if they want this game to extend without the running clock, they got to score here. But the problem is you can't run the ball because you get whipped up front. Now let's see what we got going on here. I seen enough trade 22 to the other team. They trade 22, eh? Well, unfortunately, you can't trade that easy in high school. But I tell you what, the way they got these rules is almost, might as well trade them. That's the only thing left for them to do. All right, run the football. All right. See? You can't run the football. And that's their bread and butter. No. This is the, that Bulldogs. I don't know who Garfield is. This is Florida. we go. Telegraph their plays. I mean, there's nothing to decipher here. All right. 4th down and about 11 yards. Short.
Good pass.
Can you make it? No, he's short. So, well. All right, 35-3, 2:54 left in the third quarter. This game can't end fast enough for the white team. Only problem is they got a long way to go. Only question is, are they going to do it tonight or are they going to do it in the morning? We discovered it's best to travel same night. Look at that. He's blowing them off the football. Got nobody watching now. Nobody's watching, which is fine with me. All right, again, 7. I figured this would be a short and half. They were just going to run the football. If they punch another one in, it's going to be automatic triggering of running clock. So, what a horrible way to end your senior year by getting embarrassed like that. It is. Picked up about Picked up about 6 that time. Third down and an inch. And we'll be honorable to just jam it up in there and get the first down and get up out of here. But this is a great opportunity to throw it deep. Everybody's in the box. Look at the defense. There's nobody back there. Play action is wide open. They're going to run the football. Look at that. Blowing them off the ball. Blowing them off the football. Here we go. 30 seconds left, third quarter. They're not going to throw the ball, so. Go again. Damn whistles. But now. I got a false start on the offense. What's the problem? Look like they call a timeout. Why the hell would you call a timeout with 15 seconds left in the quarter? Man, I don't understand, man. That timeout didn't make sense. It's not a water break. Here we go. Should be the last play of the third quarter here. All right. Set for the third quarter. Well, I guess I have to do like they do in pro and college football television. They have what they call garbage time. You have to have some things to talk about during garbage time. So why not talk about what's going to take place tomorrow? A couple big games in the SEC. You got Alabama taking on Oklahoma. And then you have the other game where Texas is going into Georgia. Intriguing matchups, both of them. You see Texas and Georgia. This would be the fourth time they played in like the last 6 or 7 years. And really, this is the fourth time, the third time in 2 years. They played twice last year and they're playing tomorrow. And they might end up playing again in the championship game. Well, actually, that's not the case. They might be able to play in the playoffs against each other, but they can't play in the SEC championship together because Texas is pretty much out of it. But tomorrow is intriguing because as much as Texas has struggled, the offense is still perking up a little bit with Arch Manning, even though he hasn't showed you very much all year long, but he's getting better. And because he's getting better, he's more of a threat offensively against the Bulldogs. Now, Georgia, they're a good team, but the speed of Texas always keeps them in the game. So the question is, which team is going to make the fewest mistakes? Right out the gut. Look at that. Another flag on the play. These officials, they don't want to go home tonight. They just want to keep throwing flags. Notice. I wish you go back and watch the video. I didn't do it live the first half, but you can see how the fans, the difference when they first come out of the when they come to play some football, they all rowdy and stuff. They're all excited. Now you can't hear people on the sideline. It's going to be a long trip back down that Panhandle, man. So at least they can do is try to hold off this running clock. You know, try to salvage something. But right now, they ain't doing too good. All right, they just called a penalty. It's called a penalty on the white team, so it's probably an unsportsmanlike conduct. They're being pretty tight with the officiating now. A couple weeks ago, a team from Fernandina Beach, they got into an altercation with a team close to Jacksonville, not Jacksonville, but Gainesville, Bell. The two players got to scrapping. The Bell guy snatched the helmet off the Fernandina guy and then hit him in the face with it, knocked him out. They thought it was vicious enough. Why are they throwing the football? Okay, he faked me out. He actually kept the ball and ran it. He slicked me that time. Sorry about that. But the Fernandina guy he get the man in the face with the Fernandina guy got hit in the face with the helmet, and they thought it was vicious enough that the school board wanted to press charges on the Bell player. Well, they actually had the guy arrested, and he's going to have to go through the system to combat some action that took place during the game. Now, I saw the video. Suspended for the rest of the season? Yes. Maybe miss the rest of the athletic season for the school year? Yes. But arrested? No. I don't think that was right. Uh-oh. They got him in the back. Got it that time. But Mandarins, they gotta have over 250 yards rushing. They just can't stop the run, man. And I don't care what year it is in high school football, if you can't stop the run, you can't play. And they're getting whipped physically up front. And all Mandarin doing now is just running through them, ticking through the clock. But if they score here, that's going to shorten the game tremendously because it's going to trigger a running clock. 35 points is automatic trigger point. Nothing they can do. What we got going on here? Okay, they just taking their time here, but I don't think they're going to get the playoff. Taking too long. 9 seconds. Not going to get it off. I don't understand. Mandarin's up, but I think they did a poor job of managing this game. I just don't understand what they're doing. They called a timeout with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. What for? Why? Now you call a timeout when you're trying to run the clock out. All you're doing is helping the other team. There's been some wild comebacks in high school football history. So even though you're up by 4 touchdowns, don't mean you can't lose this game. It's unlikely, but it is possible. Let it whip. Dad's band from the 80s. All right, here we go. Caught it. Still don't understand why you're throwing the ball, man. Not necessary. Let me zoom in on this offensive line because they're about to run the football. All right, you got jam in the middle. Let's go. This time 3 wide. Move somebody out of the box. Look at that. All right. They're down in about 9. So let's see if they throw the football this time. That makes sense. Center didn't get the count that time. All right. All right, now they're trying to run the clock. Still throwing the damn ball. Why? cannot stop the run. What the hell is he doing? Now you throw the ball. We try a damn field goal. Now they're gonna go for it. Now they're gonna kick a field goal. See if he can make it. Missed it. No good. Still 35-7. It's only the second stop all night. The one thing I ready to get up out of here. Had him. Sack. Down. That's incredible. Well, that's about par for the course.
First and goal.
All right, zoom in on the line here a little bit. Trigger the running clock.
Mustangs 42, Bulldogs 7.
Well, that should trigger the running clock.
At this time, students, or mandarin students, a good time to call your parents. They ride.
There's the running clock. Almost got out of that. That should trigger a running clock.
John Johns with the return.
Yep, running clock.
Clock is now in effect.
What do you stop it for?
Except for the water break.
All right, water break, then they're going to run the clock. Now the clock is restarted. That's going to be it. So in 5 minutes, this game is done no matter what happens. Pretty clean game overall. Nothing too dirty. Once your backup's in, football.
There you go, Kurt! There you go! That's intended for number 1, Patrick Rogers.
Hell he doing?
Jason Lawrence is in as quarterback. Rescue. Down block, boys, block! Come on, Tay! Jason Lawrence, quarterback keeper. Now bring up the 4th down. Pass attempt for Patrick Rogers, incomplete. Flag on the play.
You don't want a flag during running clock because it's going to slow the game down even more. In other words, you're not going to get very many plays. But the outcome is expected, if not the score. The green team is the number 2 seed in their region, and white team number 7. They had to come 300 miles for the privilege of getting beat by 35 points. And lucky for them, there's a running clock. This sideline over here is dead. It's like night and day before the game. Now it's dead after the game. Nobody stand a peep. Not a peep out of these people. Call a damn timeout. I don't understand, man. Number 1, that's quarterback, so he's a backup receiver, I guess. Trying to score a touchdown. Trying to finish strong. It should have been a damn penalty. He was moving toward the line of scrimmage. Touchdown. Shit, baby should have had him out there all night. Unfortunately, that makes it 42-13.
We could have done that the whole game. The whole game, we could have done that.
I do it. Should have done it the whole damn game.
That's right. That's the whole game. He's put him in with third string. Put number 15 in with first string. Garbage. Coach sucks.
These fans tickle me, man. Oh, man. All right, man. That's going to be it, man. 42-14. Milton comes down the panhandle, only to be rejected by 28 points. So, all right, that's it.